Hi everybody, it is Max Mackintoshes back again for another video. This video is going to be another Willow Creek renovation. It's been quite some time since I've done a Willow Creek renovation, so I thought it was time to bring this back. And in this video, we are doing the Riverside Roost Reno in Willow Creek. It's in the Pancakes neighborhood, and I just want to say, I hate this house. I think it's awful. I do not like it. I would have preferred to just demolish the whole thing and start over. But in this series, I like to keep somewhat to this original style, as much as I can. So I did, and it was tricky. I did not like that. Why is this house the way it is? I just want to know. Who made this house? I just want to talk. I do not understand why it looks like this. Like, I kind of get the style you're going for, but, I hate this house. That's it. And I had a bit of trouble with the layout because I wanted to add an extra bedroom, and then it was just kind of a tight fit and I didn't know what to do. And also it was on medium wall height, which I hate. I mean, I don't really blame them for that choice. I just personally hate medium wall height. But yeah, and then downstairs, because it was so skinny, it was hard to create a floor plan because I wanted it to be more closed off because I like that. And I don't know, I just feel like Willow Creek has that kind of traditional style where it's all closed off. But then it was hard to make a hallway that made sense, and then I had issues with a downstairs bathroom not being big enough because I needed a hallway. So I just said, enough of that. We don't need a hallway. We can just walk through the dining room to get to the back of the house. So that is what we ended up doing, as you can kind of see it coming along here. When you walk in the door, there's kind of like this long-ish entryway, and then to the right is the living room. And then you go back into the dining room, back again into like a hallway, which can go to a bathroom, an office, or the kitchen. And that hallway also leads to the side porch that we have on this house. We got there in the end, but it was just a struggle. What can I say? This house is terrible. Do not like it. But at least with my renovation, it is doable. Like, I could play in this house if it was my renovation. But the original one, no can do. I could not handle that. I just don't like it. But we, made the most of it, and I think it is considerably better. And I like what I did with the landscaping, which you won't see until the end. I don't think I did it till the end, but I think that's pretty neat. And we work on the outside wallpaper a little bit, as you can see, which I also had quite a bit of trouble with because I don't know, I'm just not very good at exterior wallpaper. And it just looked weird when it was all siding, and I didn't like any of the siding colors, and then it was just a lot. So then I made it gray, I believe, with some stone on the second floor. I think it's kind of interesting, and I liked it in the end, enough to keep it. But now we're hopping on inside. Enough of me jibber-jabbering about this house, or how much I dislike this house, because obviously it's a voiceover. I'm going to talk about the house mostly the whole time. But yeah, I did the bathrooms first, like I try to do a lot, because they're kind of boring, I feel like. I don't know. If you make interesting bathrooms, leave me a comment down below. I want to check out your build, because my bathrooms are so boring and basic. I just don't know how to make them more interesting. Like, I know, real life bathrooms aren't interesting, but I want them to be, and I especially want them to be in The Sims. Now we have moved on to the kitchen a little bit, and this was a weird shaped kitchen, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. I kind of hated all of the options that I was thinking about, but we ended up with this, kind of like an L-shaped type of thing, with a island kind of in the way. It kind of takes up the whole room, but I still kind of like it, so that's what I'm going to stick with. I liked it, that's why I kept it, and I think it is good and nice. And we put some little decorations, like we always do. I do the same decorations in all of my builds. The little towel holder, what is that called? A paper towel holder, and a utensil holder, the fine bowl of fruit, a microwave, perhaps a tea kettle if I'm feeling fancy. Put a little plant on the island as well, just to spice it up, make it look a little nicer, and more color is good, right? At least I say so. And then we quickly do the hallway here. I don't want to put much there because, what's the point? Put a little shoe rack and a coat rack because it's coming from outside, so I figured that was realistic, and just a long end table and a plant, nothing too exciting. And then we hop into the dining room, which was also a weird shape, and it was tricky because I wanted the one entryway to be on the side there, kind of in the back, so it wouldn't block a lot of the way, and you didn't have to always go through the living room. You could do just the dining room. You could go just to the dining room, excuse me. And so I put that there, but then it kind of made an awkward space, as you could probably see there, so I just kind of threw in a bar. It's not the cutest thing, but I think it works fine, and it's functional, and it's always nice to have a bar in the game. I feel like I always end up putting one in, like, the backyard because I want one, but there's no space for anyone. So I guess it's good that I put one in there. And then in the entryway, and like the true entryway, a bunch of little knickknacks, nothing too exciting for decorations, just your normal stuff. But I also put a chess table out there just because there was space, and you need a chess table in a Sims house. That's the law. You have to. It just feels wrong if you don't put a chess table in the house. Like, I don't always put one, but it feels wrong when I don't. Like, if it just doesn't fit, I'm just like, should we bulldoze the whole house and start over because the chess table doesn't fit? Yeah, I'm a bit dramatic sometimes. And I'll briefly talk about the living room that we kind of passed on through very quickly there, but we just put some fancier furniture. I feel like these people that live here are very high class, and just put chair, plant, a bookshelf, always need a bookshelf, just kind of your basic living room. And then I hop into the last room, I believe, on the first floor, which is the office. I think it's quite cute. Put another bookshelf in there just to fill up space, and your just classic office stuff, desk, computer, a chair, some decorations on the wall, paintings, things like that, and that's about it. Nothing too wild, nothing too exciting, but cute. It looks nice. I really liked how this turned out, especially since I really don't like this house, but I like how I made it better. I think I did a great job. Pat myself on the back right there. But then after that, of course, that was the last room downstairs, so we hop on upstairs and start working on the bedrooms, and we do 2 double beds, one in each of the rooms, and then the third small bedroom is like a single bed, so it could be for like a child, perhaps a teen, if you're giving them a small bed. The one room's pretty small, so there's not much going on in there. And then this other room is red, which I don't know why I picked red as the color scheme that I was going for, because I don't really like the color red. It just makes me upset. But I guess I committed to it here, and gotta give props to myself for that one. Not much room in here either. Little dresser, little red chair, and some art on the wall. I feel like there was a lot of wall space, and that made me uncomfortable. But I put that really long painting on the one wall there, and I think that helped. Or at least I told myself so. And then we get into the final bedroom after that one. I see this one as the parents' bedroom. It has the door to the balcony off to the side, pretty high class. And I believe I'm using this bed that's the most expensive one, and I really didn't want to use it because it's so expensive. But I didn't like the other one. They didn't feel like they fit quite right. And I wasn't on a budget on this one, so I figured I might as well just use the bed I want. Although I did try to keep on a budget on this one. I wanted it to cost the same as the original house, but then I barely did anything and I ran out of money, and I was like, forget that, it doesn't matter. If this house is kind of expensive, we'll all survive. We'll all just paint a little bit, and we'll get thousands of dollars from painting. And then on the parents' balcony here, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to furnish balconies, so I put a woodworking table because I like to have that. I think it's a good skill to learn. And then I put a little gaming table because I thought that might be fun, and I figured we didn't need another dining table, so gaming table it is. And then on the porch below that, I just put a grill and an eating table because there's a grill, gotta have outdoor eating there. And then the front porch just has a bunch of potted plant things. What are those called? Pots for plants. Yeah, that's what you would say, right? Anyways, just put that on the front porch with some benches just to fill up space. And then we start working on the landscaping a little bit. Kind of my basic, what I always do, but I quite like it. I don't know how to do different things with the landscaping, so that is why it is the same still. But I did add a sort of pond type thing. Technically a pool, of course, because we don't have ponds. but I thought it was a cute little addition, and there was a lot of like empty space on the side of the lot here, so I figured let's just fill that bad boy up and put a little pond in. I thought it was fun and cute, so I did it, and I hope you all enjoy it too. And I know it's super late in the video. If you did watch this far, thank you so much. But I just want to say, if you want to download this build, there will be a link in the description to this build for you to download. Or if it's easier, you can search for it yourself on the gallery. My gallery username is Mackintoshes, spelled the same way as here on YouTube. You should be able to find it either one of those ways. But I think we're coming up to the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If not, well, thanks for watching anyway. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment something down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you all in my next video, for whatever that might be. Bye.